Today we're going to talk about cleaning a freeze dryer. Okay, cleaning your freeze dryer is pretty simple. We'll have to clean the plexiglass here. To get to the inside, just pull off the rubber gasket. And we will take that inside later after this and clean the inside of this, around the outsides. I don't know if you can pick it up, but it gets gunk inside of here. That all needs to be cleaned out. That it could cause a seal issue during the vacuum cycle. So that needs to be cleaned. Then to get the trays out, you can grab hold of them, pull it out. It's got plenty of cord in here. And on the back, let's see if I can do it one-handed, there's just a connector plate, or a connector. Try and use both hands here. Pulls off. That one can hang out. This can be put off to the side to be cleaned. And then inside, on the inside, there'll be some particles, some remnants of the food that gets freeze dried that needs to be cleaned off. Pull this out just a tad. Do not use any abrasive sponges or Clorox or anything like that that may damage the inside of your freeze dryer. So what I do is, can't really see it, I've got some Dawn and some warm water in here, and what I do is I just use a rag, dip it in here, and then just gently scrub all the particles off. And it's a little bit dirty in there from all this water. I use different parts of the rag every time, so I'm not cleaning with dirty towels. Push pretty good in here. It weighs about 100 pounds, at least. This is the medium size. So this one weighs about 100 pounds, so you don't need to worry about pushing it over. Make sure to get the outside edges of this. Then what I do is I use another piece of the rag and clean the plexiglass. Alright, final wipe through here. All the debris is gone. It's looking really good. And what I'll do is I'll wipe down the cord. You don't need to really do that. It's protected pretty good. Make sure that it doesn't de-weave. See if it'll pick that up here. It's kind of coming out. It has kind of come outside of the loom. De-loom it. So I tuck it back in to keep it all nice and tidy. So just maintenance that you need to do. Then, before I'm done, the insulation cover that gets put on I like to grab another piece of the a dry piece, wet it down, soapy water again, and this is pretty water resistant, and I'll do this off to the side here, but I like to scrub this down the inside that is facing in. I scrub it down really good as well. Then something I do that I'm not sure if needs to be done is I take some of the soapy water and make sure your drain valve is open, and I pour it down that into my bucket below. Probably don't need to do it. You probably don't need to do it, but it's something that I just do to kind of clean the hose out. Now everything's kind of soapy, so I've got another pail or another bowl here of just warm, clean water and a brand new rag. And I do this. I repeat the process with the clean water. And again, I take another container for the water to drain out any soap that might be left in the drain hose. One final step is I just grab a couple of paper towels and just dry it up. So I don't want to bore you with this. You'll see the residue on the trays, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it inside and repeat the process with a brand new towel with warm water, warm soapy water, and just wipe down the inside. Don't forget to get the tops, the heating elements. Just clean those with warm soapy water, wiping down with clean water. Let me go do that, and I'll be back. Okay, we're back. Everything's cleaned up. The trays are nice and clean, so you can see in there, and the heating pads. So to put it back together, you have the back here, and you have the plug. They can only go together one way. Click it until it clicks. Push it until it clicks, I guess. Then, what has taken me a while to actually figure out how to get this in properly, you got this hose here, or the hose, the cable. What I do is I tuck that top part in, and then I pull the one side up here just a little bit, and then press it in slowly until it just touches the back. Then try and get your shelving level. Make sure that the heating pads are on the bottom of the tray, so when you put the tray on top, it heats from underneath. Then we have our clean gasket cleaned in there, and just work it back on around. And then between uses, I put the insulation pad in, shut it. I don't lock it in. I just shut it so that it's set. And we're good. So, I hope you found that helpful. Let me know in the comments. Kind of crouching down here. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this, if you liked it, if you want to see more. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Thanks.